Four questions from Sneztastic. Good YouTuber. Awesome guy. Question number one. 8, 16, 32, 64, or 128-bit? That's tough. And I have games I like for all of them. But I guess between those I have to side towards the classic ones. And it's going to be a split tie between 8 and 16. NES and the Genesis were my first two systems, and they hold a special place in my heart. I really like those. They got awesome games for both that I really love. So I'd go split in between there, between 8 and 16, which I guess would be like 12, but we'll go there. What's your favorite metal band? I guess as you guys noticed, I got Slayer poster, Black Sabbath. I'm into heavy metal. I used to be way into heavy metal in like high school. I had long hair. Definitely, rocked it out more than I do now. I play guitar. So yeah, definitely love heavy metal. My favorite metal band is a band called Violence, like VIO apostrophe LENCE. You can look them up on YouTube. The vocals, it's an acquired taste probably, but I love the guitar riffs. Their guitarist, the name escapes me. I don't know, but their guitarist I really like a lot. It's really fast music. It's thrash metal if you know the subgenres. But their album Eternal Nightmare, I think it came out in like '89, something like that. That thing is just a masterpiece. I love that. They're good. A band called Death I really like a lot. They're death metal, and they turned more melodic as they went on. Great band there. Those are probably my two favorites right there. They're awesome bands. Very, very good. What's your favorite rapper or rap group? I don't know if it's in frame now, but I have an NWA poster up there, and I also do like rap. That one's harder to say. I like a lot of rap groups. Kind of the mainstays, Public Enemy, NWA, Tupac, B.I.G. Some of the newer guys are pretty decent. I like some of Kanye's stuff. The Game's pretty good. I don't know. I'm a white suburban kid, so you like all the hardcore gangster stuff, So any of that's all cool. I really like it all. A lot of the old school stuff too. Grandmaster Flash. I don't know. A lot of the early '80s stuff too. The kind of like breakdancing things. I like those a lot too. And last question from Sneztastic. Your favorite game of the current generation of consoles? That's tough, and I kind of listed them all out, and I brought it down to 3 finalists, and ironically they're all the 4th in their series. So Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I spent a lot of time with that game. Very fun. I don't play as much Modern Warfare 2 as I did the other one, but Call of Duty 4 is fantastic when it came out. Metal Gear Solid 4. Original Metal Gear Solid is my favorite game of all time, probably. And 4 was just a really neat game. It's really cinematic, and it looks really good on the PS3. And GTA 4, it's got its fair share of haters, but I've always loved all the GTA games. And this one, just the kind of grittiness and realism to it, and the physics and everything was just fantastic. And it was a great looking game. It was the first game I played when I bought my new HD TV. It's only 720p, but stepping up from the little one I had to the big, it's a 37-inch, I think. That was awesome. Played Grand Theft Auto on that. So those 3 games are probably my favorites so far. Next questions from Mr. MMO97. PS3 or 360? I don't know. I don't have any allegiance to either side really. I've had every PlayStation. I've had 1, 2, and 3. Pretty much right when they came out actually. So I've had PS3 longer. But I just got my 360 less than a year ago probably, and I really like it so far. A lot of good games on it. Like I play most of my multiplayer online games I now buy for 360 because I'm paying for live, so I might as well use it, Left 4 Dead 2 is awesome. The Halo series, I've been missing out totally on those, so I like that. I bought Modern Warfare 2 on my 360. I bought Battlefield Bad Company 2 on my 360. And so far it's holding up. I like it a lot. The controller's nice, so that's rough. That's tough. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go for PS3 just because I've had it longer. But I don't know. I really don't hold any allegiance to either one. I'm not a fanboy. Which Mega Man game's your favorite from any series? Mega Man X. That game's really cool. I never had a Super Nintendo as a kid. Vaguely remember it from being younger. But just I don't know. That to me, that's just a really good game. I like the NES ones as well, but something about Mega Man X is just really awesome to me. The music's really good on that one. Do you plan on doing more collection vids? Sure. I don't know. If you guys want to see a certain collection, let me know. I think I did an NES collection a long time ago. That's probably way outdated. But I don't know. It's just kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to get all my games out, lay them out, and have them ready. But I'll do one if you guys want. I don't know. I'm always up for more video ideas, something to vary it up, because I do pickups all the time, so hope, that doesn't get too boring. So if you want to see collections, let me know. Which one do you like to see? What system? Let's see. Next question's from Awesome Pivots. What's the sexiest system you own? I don't know. I guess I pulled this out just because probably the Dreamcast. I don't know. Really sleek looking system. Really cool. It was between this and the Saturn, I think. I don't know. Something about the Dreamcast. It's just really compact. It's just got a really awesome look to it. I don't know. Really cool looking system. I like the Dreamcast, so I guess we'll go with that. If you could have any arcade cab, what would you get? I won't say like a MAME cabinet. I won't, go that route. That's cheap. So if I could have a real dedicated arcade cabinet, probably the original Donkey Kong. That's probably my favorite arcade game of all time. That or the original Mortal Kombat. One of those two. So I'd go with the original Donkey Kong just because it's classic. I love that game. Next question's from Theo Tortoise, or the O Tortoise. I don't know. Have you ever seen the Game Boy camera and printer? My neighbor, when I was younger, back in the Pokemon days, had a Game Boy camera. That was amusing. I mean, it wasn't anything special. It was kind of cool because it was before the whole everyone had digital cameras and stuff. So it was interesting. The printer, I can't remember if he had it. I know I've seen it back in the day. I don't think he had it. I can't remember, but I've seen it. And his second question: do you have a girlfriend? No. Next question's from Daddy-O Kill. Will you do a DVD collection? Probably not, just because I don't really collect DVDs. I don't buy them often at all. I'm a video game collector. You kind of know what movies I'm gonna have. I have sci-fi movies. I have Star Wars and Back to the Future is my favorite movie. That Indiana Jones. Got what else do I got? I don't even know. Some random stuff. I mean, if you guys really want to see one, you can. But I'm not a DVD collector. I don't go out of my way to get a lot of DVDs, so I don't think it'd be that impressive. But yeah. And have you ever had the Red Ring of Death? No. Knock on wood, because I got my 360 used, so that's taking a big risk. But it is one of the newer 360s. It came with Lego Indiana Jones and Kung Fu Panda. The box is over there. That's what I was looking at it. So I think that's a late 2008, maybe summer 2008 model. So that came with the newer chip that supposedly helps. The Jasper, I think it's called. But yeah, I keep it nice and ventilated. I was thinking about getting one of those intercoolers for it just to help. But yeah, so far so good. And the last set of questions from DMB Shooter. Have you seen any 3D movies and what do you think? No, I haven't seen them. And, to be honest, I've been kind of hesitant because I really don't see the point. I mean, I guess if all you're looking for is just a good action movie like Avatar, let's say, and it's just one thing that can immerse you more in the story, I don't know. I guess I could see why you'd want that. But to me, after Avatar made $6 trillion or whatever it did, it seems like people are retrofitting movies to be 3D. A movie that wasn't designed to be 3D, they're putting 3D stuff in it for the sake of charging $3 extra and getting people to get suckered into this trend. That I don't like. I think if you want to make the movie 3D, design it to be that way and make it so it takes advantage of the 3D. You don't want it to be a gimmick or just have it just to have it. Make it so it, have the 3D for a reason, basically, is what I would say. And that's related to the next question. They said, what do you think about upcoming 3D games? The Nintendo 3DS is the one I can think of, and I know that 3D PS3 and 360 games can't be too far off. Again, same thing with the movies. Make something where there's a reason why it's 3D. Something that if you didn't play it in 3D, you'd feel like you were missing out on something, or you wouldn't get the full experience. And that's kind of sort of the issue I have with the Wii, is a lot of the games use the Wiimote, incorporate it, just for the sake of doing it, and it's like you could accomplish the same thing with the controller, and it wouldn't feel any different, and probably be more comfortable with the controller. So I mean, I don't. If I want to see a 3D game, I want it to be there for a reason. So I'm not convinced on the movies or games yet, but not saying I can't be convinced. But so far, not digging it. So that's it, I guess, for the questions. Thanks to everybody who asked questions, and thanks again. I think I have 309 subscribers now, which is great. So awesome stuff. Yeah. So I guess that's it for now. NateGreat321 signing out.